up, YouTube? This is your boy Alex. I'm finally in the house. Yay! Alright, so today's YouTube video, there wasn't no video 24 hours ago because I wanted to keep these videos apart, and I don't like when my videos break into 4 videos or 5 or 6 videos because it takes up all the space that's on that channel, and then I have to, delete certain videos, and it becomes problematic because you guys expect the best of the best, and I'm supposed to give you the best of the best of good quality. So I apologize for that. It was too hot. Normally, I don't like filming videos in hot climates because it messes up the cell phone. It damages the resolution, and then the picture and the quality gets all screwed up. And then you guys will not watch the videos because of the circumstances. So even though I apologize in the video was broken into parts, and y'all probably didn't even hear the apology because I had to get rid of the video because it was too short. Excuse me, it'd be too short, and then you guys still couldn't get the apology, so you're getting the camera on here of me apologizing. To more people, it's I ain't done nothing wrong. It's the fact that the video broke in the part when it should have, and it's due to it being too hot. Alright, today's YouTube video is going to be a continuation of my new series. We talked about being alpha and sigma with cars, trucks, and motorcycles. And this video is for both men and women. So I don't want no one saying I'm sexist, I'm biased, I'm playing favorites. This is me basically giving you a good video. So the title of the video is going to be called Sex Game Sigma Alpha Clothing for Men and Women. Oh, and eventually retitle it with a better title. Again, I apologize for the long title, the name of the video. This video is for both, for men and for women. Now, this is going to breed into a 4-part series, so you're actually going to get 4 videos. Now, I can't guarantee you if part 2 and part 4 are going to be between 15 to 30 minutes. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can get it between 15 to 20 minutes. If not, I apologize again if the video gets cut up into 4 or 5 or maybe 7 parts if it continues to get super hot and then I can't get inside the house. See, I got lucky today because my dad's going to church. He'll only be in church for about maybe a half an hour, maybe 1 hour and 20 minutes, and he's going to come right back to the house. So you can see why I'm taking advantage of it, because when he come back, there won't be no more filming in the house until he leaves again. So it won't be until like maybe 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock, maybe 6:45, possibly 7 o'clock tonight before you even get part 2. So don't be surprised or shocked if there's like 5 hours in between one video that you don't get a video for 5 or 6 hours. So don't take it personal, just bear with me. Due to the circumstances, please don't take it personal. No cussing out nobody in the comment section. No disrespecting nobody in the comment section. If men disrespect women, you will get blocked and deleted. If you're a woman and you disrespect men in the comment section, you will get blocked and deleted. Respect each other, respect each other's opinions, good and bad. Do not take it personal if someone says something intelligent or highly intellectual that you disagree with. We're here to agree or disagree. We're here to have wholesome American entertainment. Don't take the title of the video so personal and so literally, okay? It's the name or title of a video, just like when you watch a movie or a television show. When people call something a name, it's to draw in interest, to draw in the attention of people. So this video is for both. It's for men and for women. Doesn't matter if you're young or old, black or white, it's for men and for women. So it ain't just for one person of one sex, it's for both sexes. So when you see the title of the video, don't react so much off the title of the video. That's where I tell you, try to use this more and less of your feelings and emotions. Try to be adults here. No cussing each other out, no disrespecting, and no threatening. You threaten, then YouTube gonna come down on my neck, and then I get in trouble, you guys get in trouble. So we don't want no one bad apple to ruin all the fun for nobody, okay? Good comments, no disrespectful, biased comments. If you got something bad to say, keep it to yourself, okay? So let's have fun today. Now this video is about clothes. Now this is where you got to give a lot of women a lot of respect. Black women, white women, sexy Latina women, Asian women. They are very great when it comes to clothes. In fact, I'm willing to say is that you can say that some women are teachers when it comes to dressing in clothes. Today we're going to talk about the fashion styles and the fashion trends and the math and the science of clothes. What happens when a man wears fashion trend clothes and what happens when women wear fashion clothes. And we're going to be talking about the advantages, the disadvantages, the good and the bad in part one. You do know in most of my part one videos, they're very educational and very boring. It's not until we get to part two, three, and part four in the series where it gets very fun and thrilling and exciting. So I apologize if I turn into one of those old teachers that I remind you of when you went to high school and college 10, 15, 20 years ago. You know that big giant white chalkboard and you've been in class for like almost 2 hours and you're shaking your head like this guy goes on and on and on. When is this guy going to be quiet and get to the good stuff in the lecture? So that's why I'm apologizing because you know someone's going to say I remind you of those teachers from high school and college that give out those boring lectures. We all can relate to that, right, fellas? Right, ladies? We all can relate. When we was in high school and college, it was a boring lecture. And I know some of the men gonna say, "Man, hurry up and get to the point," because you know how guys are. Like, hurry up and get to the point. I got other stuff I have to do. And you got some women that are gonna say, "Get to the point," because I have other stuff I have to do. So that's why I'm putting that in the video. Now, let's start with people who are insecure when they see a man dress in fashion clothes. And this goes both ways. It's a two-way street. You get men who player hate that are jealous and envious of other men, and you get some women that are jealous and envious of other women. Now, let's talk about men, okay? A lot of times when men get clothes, it goes into a category. There's like at least three categories. You heard of a term called keeping up with the Joneses, right? Well, I didn't want to name the title of the video called Keeping Up with the Joneses because it's an overblown, misused title, and it gets used a lot on the internet. And you see, I've been wanting to talk about this again. I talked about it in the past on my old YouTube channels before I got hacked. So I have to do a revised version, and you're looking at it because it's going to be 3 to 4 videos where I'm going to explain if you're a man and someone gets angry and upset because you buy some new clothes, what that really is all about. If women already know this, okay? Women already know this shit, okay? Black women, white women, sexy Latina, sexy mamacitas, Asian women, they already understand this shit, okay? Women understand that when you buy some new clothes, it is to give out your best impression, okay? It's to give out first impressions. You've heard the old saying, first impressions are everything. When you go to work, when you go to school, the gym, the park, the movie theater, the nightclub, the bar, first impressions are everything. You don't get a second chance or a third chance. Like my professor said at Los Angeles City College in television production, the first take is going to be the best one. And when you got to do a second take and a third take and a fourth take, you're letting people know already that you've already messed up your opportunity to make a first impression. It is to execute. Women are good when it comes to clothes. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not. See, in this video, I'm not being an asshole. Well, but there's other main reasons. But my point is, anytime you go to a fashion clothing store, you look at stores like H&M, The Gap, Forever 21, J.C. Penney's, Nordstrom's, all the clothing stores. Some of them are still open, and some of them unfortunately closed and went out of business. Unfortunately, you did hear not too long ago that some of your clothing stores closed down over 150 locations. Like Forever 21, there's still some Forever 21s. They just closed them down in the stores and those locations that people don't go to. So there's still a Forever 21. They're just not as many as they used to. So there's still a Forever 21. There's still a Macy's, a Nordstrom's. There's still an H&M and M and a Gap. There's still an Old Navy. Those stores are still here. It's just they limit the locations. And women understand more than us how serious and important fashion clothes are. See, your clothes tell you about people. This will let people know, do you take care of your hygiene? Do you take care of the way you look? Do you just come out of the house or the apartment and just look any kind of way? This will determine if people find you physically sexually attractive or not. And I'm talking about the way you buy clothes, the way you wear the clothes, the way you style the clothes. And you see a lot of men get viciously attacked when they go to the gym, when they go to the nightclub and the bar, especially the nightclub and the bar, at work, especially at work, they get attacked because they dress so damn good. See, the men who are giving you a hard time, so I'm talking to you men now. It doesn't matter if you're a black man, a white man, a Mexican man, an Asian man, men in general. Don't matter if you're young or old, black or white. I'm talking to you men from the ages of 18 to 50. When you start dressing real good in clothes, when you go to a man's warehouse and you start dressing real good with your clothes, and women start to find you physically, sexually attractive, black women, white women, sexy Latinas, Asian women, Indian women, Samoan women, young women, older women, BBW women, when all women from all walks of life find you physically, sexually attractive, you get all the respect and all the attention because you dress good. And it's the same thing that I made in the last video. When you start dressing good, it commands, not demand, it commands power, attention, respect, dominance, security. You are confident in yourself. You ain't got to tell nobody, oh, I went to J.C. Penney's. They're going to know that you went to J.C. Penney's. You ain't got to tell nobody I went to Nordstrom's or Macy's. They know you went to Nordstrom's. They know you went to Macy's. I went to H&M, The Gap, Forever 21, Men 21, Rule 21. I'm naming off all the clothing stores. And I shop at some of these clothing stores. And you see, there is a math and science to the advantages and disadvantages of stylish clothes. Now, it has been publicized, and this ain't me because I've seen a lot of documentaries on the internet, on TV, on cable, and corporate opinion of the people. 90% of the time, when you go on a job interview, you have to dress your absolutely best. Even in business clothes, you got to dress to impress. You know, this is where the employers, the managers, the supervisors determine if you move to the next level or not in employment. Everyone dressed the same, everyone looks the same, there's no complaints. You ever notice that, right? Now, pay attention to when you finally get the job and it's 3 months later, 6 months later, or it's 2 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 years later if you're still working at that job. Because sometimes you might quit the job and get a better job. You might get 2 jobs, 3 jobs, four. You could get 5 jobs. And you ever notice that when you wear the clothes, when you go to the nightclub and the bar and you come to work and you take off your good looking clothes to put on your more serious work clothes, you notice you get coworkers that get jealous and envious. You know, they get mad because you're wearing some good looking clothes and they cannot afford to buy those clothes. So now they start picking on you and starting fights with you because they don't like your fashion style. You'll get a man saying, why is this guy wearing a black leather jacket? Who the hell does he think he is? He think he James Dean. He think he a bad boy. Or if you wear a T-shirt of Harley Davidson T-shirt, like I got me a T-shirt of Harley Davidson because I like motorcycles. And I used to drive motorcycles when I was 16, 17 years old without a helmet. And I got in trouble 3 times by my mom because I would drive up the hill near Baldwin Hills, aka Baldwin State, in Los Angeles, California, and I would get stopped by the police like 3 times for driving without a helmet because I thought I was Evil Knievel, the famous motorcycle daredevil who would do all those dangerous things, and then the guy would hurt himself in doing it. And that's who I thought I was. And they told me, you can't drive up the hill with a motorcycle or a baby moped without a helmet. And my mom told me, I ain't gonna let you drive this thing no more because you ain't got no helmet, you ain't got no driver's license. So, you know, because at the time my mom's boyfriend, my stepdad, bought me the motorcycle, and I love to drive fast. I like the movies Fast and Furious. So I would always picture myself as the main characters from the Fast and Furious movies driving fast with the motorcycle. And the reason why I would not wear the helmet is because you might find this hard to believe. Some of y'all might spit out your Coca-Cola, your Pepsi, your Sprite, your 7-Up, Mountain Dew. Nobody drinks Sierra Mist. There's people who drink apple, orange juice, apple juice, coffee, tea, water, whatever it is that you drink. You might find this hard to believe, but some women found me physically, sexually attractive when I drove a baby motorcycle moped with no helmet. They thought it was cute. The police didn't think it was cute. The cop was like, the next time I see you drive up in the hill without no helmet, I don't care if you're an adult or not, I'm gonna arrest you because what you're doing is very dangerous. Yeah, you get female attention, but it's dangerous. And I got in trouble like 3 times, and I actually got a ticket. If you think about it, I actually did get a ticket, and I was only 16 when that actually happened. And the cop was like, I better not see him come out of the house doing it again. And my mom had to take the bike away from me because look how much trouble I was getting into. And I was in high school when I was doing that. And the people who went to my high school, they found out about it because they would actually see me do it without the helmet. And then I went to high school. Then my teachers was upset because someone would go back and tell my teachers, "Well, I saw Alex drive without a motorcycle." And that's when my teacher like stop copying stuff from movies and television shows when you don't understand what is going on in the movies and the TV shows. That's how I got into film school. So I can understand the filmmaking process, the difference between what is in television and film versus what is in real life perception. And one of the perceptions when it comes to clothes is that people think that when they buy these clothes, they're better than everybody else. Some people believe that's true. Some people believe that's just bullshit. And a lot of men get attacked and harassed at work and at the gym and at the nightclub and the bars because when they start buying stylish clothes, their best friends feel like they're being excluded from the club. Like you made this one great club just for yourself and I can't be a part of it. So a lot of guys get perceived as alpha males and sigma males when they start buying stylish clothes at these stores. And it ain't just men. Now I'm going to talk to you beautiful, attractive women. You beautiful black women, white women, sexy Latinas, sexy mamacitas, Asian women, Indian women, Samoan women, young, old, and especially BBW women. I'm talking to all y'all sexy women. Even women will be the first one to tell you they get attacked. I've seen women fight other women at work plenty of times because one girl gets her hair and her nails done. She got a nice athletic body. She got a nice, athletic build, and another girl don't like it. Oh, I'm gonna cut your hair on fire. I don't like this girl. I'm gonna cut her hair on fire. I'm gonna set her hair on fire. I'm gonna get some scissors and cut her hair. I've seen women get into fights at work. I've seen women get into fights in the gym just because they get all of the respect and all of the attention from men. You like 80 to 85% of the attention women get from the men find that black woman or white woman or Mexican woman or Asian or Indian or even Samoan woman very physically sexually attractive. All of a sudden a fight breaks out in the gym. All of a sudden a fight breaks out at work, at the nightclub, the bar, at the movie theater, at the beach, at the park because this one girl gets all the attention. That's where the term alpha female comes from. Yeah, you heard of alpha males, you heard of sigma males. Well, there's a such thing of an alpha female. She's the most physically, sexually attractive woman. She gets all the respect, all the attention. Men like her, women want to be her. I mean, women want to be her, but at the same time, women hate her. They hate who they like. And they be trying to compete with the girl. That is the alpha female. And the alpha female is just like the alpha male. So when they say the alpha man and the alpha female, they go together. They're the power couple. You hear it all the time in the entertainment industry. You hear it in sports. You see it in television and film. You see it in the sports world. The power couple. Beyonce and Jay Z, they're the power couple, right? Alpha man, Jay Z. You look at Beyonce, alpha female. You look in professional wrestling. You look at Triple H, 13-time world champion in professional wrestling. He's married to Stephanie, right? They say Triple H is the alpha male, Stephanie's the alpha female, aka power couple. And people hate these power couples because they're physically, sexually attractive, they're rich, they're famous, they kick ass, they take names, and they dress to impress. So they get the most hate. Now you take the Sigma male who dresses. He gets attacked at the nightclubs, at the bars. You ever notice that when somebody buys a leather jacket, people just stop and just look at the person like, who does he think he is? He think he's all that. And this man is probably just trying to express himself. And you see, when they say learn how to find personality, right? Learn how to become more appealing to people. A lot of times, men experiment with clothes. Some guys like to shop at the Gap. Old Navy. Some guys like to go to Target. Some guys like to go to Macy's, J.C. Penney's, H&M, The Gap. They like to go to Men's Warehouse store, all the clothes that I'm naming off. And a lot of times, even the Sigma male gets attacked. And the only person that understands the behavior of how the Sigma male feel is the Sigma female. The Sigma female has the same problem. The girl's in beautiful athletic shape. Her hair's been brushed, washed, conditioned. She got her hair done, her nails done. She got a nice athletic body. Same thing. And a lot of times, what do Sigma males and Sigma females have in common? They don't have too many friends. Because every time they try to go to the nightclubs and the bars and have girls' day out, if it's a girl, it usually could be 3 girls or 6 or 7 girls in one group. And if she starts to get too much attention, all the other girls are jealous and insecure. So then they stop going to the nightclubs and the bars because they don't like the fact that this person gets 80 to 85% of attention. And it's all because they went to the store and bought some fashion clothes that are materialistic, right? Same thing if it's a guy. If it's guy's day out, you can get 3 guys, you can get 6 guys, you can get 7 guys at the nightclub and bar and call it guy's day out. And if that guy gets 80 to 85% of the respect and attention from women who find him physically, sexually attractive, it is because that man is dressing good. Now that guy doesn't have that many friends because why? He gets too much attention over something that's materialistic. Then you'll hear people say things like fashion trends are not popular or it's not important. You'll hear some men or some women who are not physically sexually attractive, right? I mean, you hear women say it, and if a woman say it, it's very understandable. If you hear a man say it, you might have to kind of question how the man says it, good or bad. And you'll hear some men say it's all about money and status. It's not about your looks, right? And the same people who tell you it's about money and status, or it's not even about all of that, it's about getting the job and making money, most of them are telling the truth, but then it's not 100% accurate, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times what they do is they contradict themselves. And when I mean contradict, I mean they're hypocritical contradictors who basically, when they get money, right? Let's say you get a friend that you graduated with in high school or in college. And let's say that that person always had a problem that you went to the store, you got you a leather jacket. Now, it's your birthday, right? Keep this in mind, men and women. It's your birthday. And you feel like that they're trying to tell you what to do with your own money. That's how come you always hear the argument on the internet, between midtowns, red pills, that alpha males should hang out with alpha males, sigma males should be with sigma males. Same thing with the female. You always hear they say the alpha female with alpha female, alpha sigma male. Alpha female sigma with female sigma. Because whenever you get a man or a woman that's alpha or sigma and they hang out with other people, they put out this powerful energy vibe that they're just better than everybody, right? You look in professional sports. For so many years, people booed Michael Jordan. Because Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships. And they just knew their team was going to lose if you're going against Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, Dennis Rodman. There's Steve Kerr and the Chicago Bulls. They're going to win an NBA Finals. And he won 6 championships, two three-peats. And everybody booed Michael Jordan, but he kept winning championships. People booed the late, great Kobe Bryant. He won 5 NBA championships. You've seen those 7-Ups and those Sprite commercials in the late 1990s, early 2000s, where Kobe Bryant says that motivational speech, this is for all the people that boo me. These are for all the people who can't stand me and hate me. And Kobe Bryant would always say in the commercials with a smile on his face, thank you for helping me win NBA championships. And a lot of the haters would be confused and would scratch their head like, what did he mean, thank you? I mean, well, it's the same thing when you wear fashion trend clothes. Now, if any man spends all his time and energy focusing on your haircut, the way you're in athletic shape, the way your clothes look, the way your shirt is, the way your pants is, the way you have your shoes, if they focus all their time and energy on you, and I know there are going to be some men that are going to get angry and upset when I say it, it is what it is, they have beta male behavior. Because the only person that should be focusing on what kind of t-shirt you got on, what kind of pants, what kind of shoes, is your haircut, is your beard trim, are you in athletic shape, does you got your finances together, translation, get your shit together. The only ones that should be focusing on you like that is your parents, your grandparents, your co-workers at work, but more important of all is women. If a black woman sees me walking down the street and they see that I got weight issues and I'm going up and down in weight, the black woman has a right to tell me to my face, sweetheart, you need to go to the dentist and get your teeth fixed before you even think about trying some new stuff. If a white woman see me walking down the street and see that my shoes are destroyed and busted, the white girl might say, I'm not trying to be mean or hurtful, but you need to throw those shoes in the trash can and go buy some new shoes. That's who's supposed to do that is women. When you get men spending all their time and energy focusing on another man, that's a beta male behavior. Because if that man is not bothering you, if that man is not being a problem to you, you shouldn't care. People who are successful don't focus on what other people are doing. People who are not successful in life, whether it's high school, college, at the gym, at work, whether it's at the nightclub, the bar, the movie theater, the park, the beach, wherever it may be, they're not successful because if they're successful, they would not be consumed 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They would not be consumed by the fact of what you're wearing. Oh, he's got some new Michael Jordan tennis shoes. He has some Nikes. Oh, he went to the Gap again. He went to the Gap 3 times. And you got women who do it. You get one black woman that's fine as hell, and another black woman is jealous of that black woman because that black woman got her hair done. So she starts mean mugging the black girl because her hair looks good. Same thing if it's a white girl. White girl look fine as hell. You get another white woman that's jealous of that white girl. Same thing if it's the sexy Latina, mamacitas. You get another woman that's jealous of that woman because she got her hair and her nails done. So fights break out at the gym. Fights break out at the nightclub and the bar, the movie theater, the park, the beach. Fights break out at work. And why is it kept close? There are fights that break out at church. Oh yeah, you come into church stunned like you 50 Cent. Come in there and stunt like you Lil Wayne and shit and see what's going to happen. You're going to get into a lot of fights at church just for trying to stunt like you in church. You a black woman, a white woman that go to church, come in there thinking you fine as hell like Jennifer Lawrence or Scarlett Johansson and Beyonce and see what's going to happen. They will fight you just because you coming in there thinking you the shit. And the same people who accuse you of thinking you're the shit, behind closed doors, when you're not around, they want to be the shit. So you have some men that are insecure, unfortunately. You got some women that are insecure, unfortunately. And they get jealous and resentful because you take your hard-earned money, right? And you want to buy you a new cell phone. Now you get somebody jealous of you because you bought you a new cell phone. And these are the same people, by the way, that are very stupid and very delusional. They'll tell you, man, you got that cell phone for 7 years. Why don't you upgrade and get you a new cell phone? Now, after you go 4 years ignoring them, and you finally take their advice and you buy you a new cell phone, they get jealous because your cell phone is better than their cell phone. Translation: aristocrat, hypocrite, mother, you know what? 90% bullshit, 10% truth. I'm going to say it again, 90% bullshit, 10% truth. They're contradiction, hypocrisy, hypocrite, mother, you know what? Because if you listen to what someone tells you and it's your money, you should have the right to eat what you want to eat, shop where you want to shop at, buy the clothes that you want to buy. And when someone's trying to tell you what to do with your hard-earned money, your cash, the money you worked your ass off for as a man, as a woman, young or old, black or white, they're insecure. You buy a car, same bullshit. You go get you a car, truck, or a motorcycle. Why gotta be a black car? Why gotta be a red motorcycle? If you're a woman, why you gotta buy a red dress? Why you gotta buy a black dress? Why are you spending all your time and energy focusing on what someone else is doing with their time? People of success don't focus on other people unless they're more successful than them. That is the rule. People who focus on what you buy, whether it's clothes, jewelry, tennis shoes, cell phones, they have an insecurity problem because you give off this powerful energy if you're a man that you're better than everyone else. If you're a woman, you give off this powerful magic glow that you're better than all the other females. You'll get a woman saying she thinks she the shit. That's how come a lot of black women and white women and sexy Latina women who are alpha females, Sigma females, don't have too many friends. And it's the same thing with men behavior. That's how come you get a lot of men that are alpha males and Sigma males don't have a lot of friends. Because people get jealous of the most smallest, simple minded shit that you can possibly think of. You go buy you a PlayStation 5. I guarantee you, I promise you, you'll make me a rich man 10 times over in Las Vegas. That you buy a PlayStation 5 before your best friend is, your best friend won't talk to you for like almost 4 months because you got a PlayStation 5 before he did. And them same people who tell you it's not about your clothes, it's not about fashion clothes, they're hypocrites because if you see them buy some Michael Jordans, some Kobe, some LeBrons, and they be trying to show off to you, right? This is how you can tell men and women who are insecure, right? If a woman buys the same exact dress as another woman and tries to compare how she wears the dress, she's insecure. Because you could buy a different dress. If you're a man and you go to 24-hour fitness, because I go to 24-hour fitness because you see me get hit on by young women or older women, so you figure, well, if Alex go to 24-hour fitness, I'm going to go copy Alex, and it doesn't work, and you go to the same gym I go to and you try the same shit and it don't work, it'll show that that guy has an insecurity issue. Even on YouTube, okay, even on the internet, people get upset when people's videos go viral. You see the title of the video, right? There are some men and women who understand what I'm talking about, and there's some men that see this video, I don't like Alex. I don't like you. You an asshole. I don't like none of your videos. You got some men that actually see me in person that actually think that of me. And I read their facial expressions very well because I'm good at reading people's body language, the face. I can tell. Then you got some men who go, I like what you're doing, keep it up, I like that shit. Then you got some women, same thing. You got some women that love my videos. Oh, he's so cute. I like how he expressed himself. Then you got some women that go, I don't like none he say. He an asshole. So I get half and half. Some men and women like my videos. Some women and men hate my videos. I don't take it personal. I don't spend all my time and energy being consumed by what people say or what people think. You like me? Good, fantastic. You hate me? Great, fantastic. The reason why I'm giving you this long video that's educational is because I'm trying to explain to you, a lot of you men and women, that if you graduate from high school and college and you are experiencing this, it is because you have a bunch of people around you that are not confident and are insecure. You look at these stupid, dumb, delusional pickup artists and dating coaches, right?